Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne, and this is a chapter in Manifesting a Kingdom Life. This is chapter 15. I can write, raise finances, and publish one book a month. I live a life where I'm constantly inspired with an idea to publish a new book, just like this book is a new book. It came about from a Facebook post that said, I'm not normal, and I listed 30 things that made me different to other Christians. And this point may make me completely different to other non-fiction writers. I'm not aware of many non-fiction writers who are consistently writing and self-publishing a new book every month. I'm aware of a writer on Quora, Quara, who's a science fiction writer who seems to manage a new book per month, but there doesn't seem to be many of us out there with that massive form of output of work. I enjoy putting together books. I enjoy coming up with book ideas. I enjoy the process of recording videos. I like to spend time editing what has been typed. I enjoy the process of sending the book to an editor, and the process of sending the book to a proofreader. I enjoy the whole self-publishing process. Sometimes you can catch me working on a number of books. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 books in process. I may have one book's videos being typed up. I may be editing one book, self-editing the typing on one of the books. One of the books may be at the editor, and one of the books may be at the publisher being published. So I've got this constant run of books. I've got currently, I'm working on the videos for this book, the first draft of this book, and currently I've got a book with the publisher getting organized to be published, getting laid up by the graphic designer to make the book that will be available on Kindle and paperback. So I'm currently working on the first draft, this draft of the book, and currently have one book being laid up and getting ready to be published. The Lord arranges finances for me to publish books. In the past year, finances have really dropped, I would make an appeal here in this part of the book. If you feel led to sponsor my book writing lifestyle by giving a donation once a month to my book writing ministry, it would really be appreciated, and the money would really be used. Over the years, Mark, the angel of finances in my ministry, has raised a substantial amount of money, and years ago I had an expensive editor, and it used to cost me close to $2,000 Australian for each book. The editing would cost about $1,600. So Mark arranges finances, but we can always do with more. So if the Holy Spirit touches you as you read these words, there's a link in the back of the book where you can support me. I do enough work every month to be able to self-publish one book. One book goes through the publisher and gets published on Amazon once a month, and I attract new readers. Currently, in the last 10 to 15 books that I've published, I've made them free on Amazon. So this book will be free on Amazon. You will have, if you're in America, at least you will have downloaded this book for free, and I hope you're being encouraged. I've written 4 books on how to write a book, and I encourage each Christian before they pass on, before they pass from this life, I encourage each Christian to write a book of their own. You don't have to reach a stage where you're writing one book per month, but I believe that many Christians have got at least one book in them. So this doesn't have to be just a subject that you ignore in this book and doesn't appeal to you. It certainly is one thing that you can do, and I have 4 books that I've written out of my 92 books that address the subject of writing a Christian non-fiction book, and I encourage you to do that. Writing books and coming up with new book titles and coming up with the substance of new books each month keeps me busy, and the workflow, the flow of work that's created because of this inspiration and this direction that comes from God keeps me free of depression. I am afraid, as someone who suffers from bipolar disorder, that I would fall into depression if I wasn't busy doing things. So I am encouraged that I'm constantly busy producing a new book per month, and I'm kept from falling into the depths of depression, which can be sad and debilitating to anyone. So I encourage you to get one of my books on how to write Christian non-fiction and make a decision to write your first book this year?